It's been a minute and I'm sorry. Hey everybody, M.A. Baxter here. My friends call me Andy, so I hope you do too. It's been a little bit since I posted. I've been very, very busy in my chemical plants and a potential new project that I'm starting. So I've been just over my head busy, and I apologize. I know that I said I was going to try to post every day, and that hasn't happened. I will be trying to post every day, but it's probably not going to happen coming up in the future. We will post as much as possible. But in the meantime, a whole lot of stuff has happened. One of the biggest things is a certain beverage company, let's call them, made a decision to use a certain questionable spokesperson to promote their beverage. Now, it's Bud Light. Okay. Anyways, I don't know. I got a little bit of a different take on this. A lot of people seem to be under the assumption that Bud Light consumers and customers are upset because Bud Light used Dylan Mulvaney as a spokesperson. And I don't see that as being the case. My personal impression of Dylan Mulvaney is that he is a gay man who is an actor who is acting out the role of a transgender person who is claiming girlhood or whatever badly. Dylan Mulvaney is a bad actor, a very savvy marketer, knows how to get attention, knows how to get eyes on him, and in doing such has created a brand that is making him millions. But it's a bad characterization of girls, of women, and I think most of Dylan Mulvaney's viewership understands that. They look at it as more of comedy than seriousness. My take, I could be completely wrong, but it's still my opinion and my take, and that's okay. But where I think Bud Light went wrong was when the senior vice president of Bud Light went on that podcast and insulted Bud Light drinkers. See, Bud Light is kind of what I would equate to, or it is, period. There's not equating it to it. It is a lifestyle brand. It's not specifically very good beer. I don't drink it at all anymore, but when I used to drink, Bud Light wasn't my first go-to. But it's not, the beer itself. It's the image of Bud Light, the idea of Bud Light, the whole dilly dilly and all the stuff that went on with the frogs, and everything. That's Bud Light. That's Anheuser-Busch in a whole. It's a lifestyle brand, much the same as Levi's jeans are a lifestyle brand. Carhartt. I work in industry. There are guys out here, even though Carhartt may not be the best work gear, it's pretty good, but it's not the best work gear. But these guys, they live in Carhartt. They have Carhartt stuff on their trucks. They take pictures of themselves behind Carhartt signs and stuff. It's a lifestyle brand. Harley Davidson is a lifestyle brand. There are probably, I know I'm going to insult a lot of people and don't hate me for it. I like Harley Davidsons myself. I enjoy Harley Davidsons. But there are better performing, less maintenance motorcycles out there than Harley Davidson. But Harley Davidson is, it has that image, that mystique of being a Harley Davidson. And Bud Light was in that category. And I think that when the senior vice president, whenever she went on the podcast and basically insulted all of the Bud Light clientele, current clientele, which was massive. It is a massive brand. When she insulted them, and then the current CEO of Bud Light furthermore refused to apologize. He issued the apology, not apology, When all that happened, that's what the real protest is about. That's what really set them off. You know, Bud Light could have gotten, I'm going to use his new name, but Caitlyn Jenner. If they had got Caitlyn Jenner on there and they had made some silly commercial about, you know, how he used to be able to, you know, was the greatest athlete on the planet, now he's got the greatest boobs on the planet, or was, you know, something weird like that, something funny, silly, humorous, you know, and had a bunch of, you know, Bud Light drinkers, you know, frat boy guys with Caitlyn Jenner, and all of a sudden they bond over sharing a beer. It would have never been an issue. It would have never come up, nothing, and they could have reached the whole new market that they say they're trying to reach, which is still just, even on a, you know, a very liberal estimate, what, 10% of the population? Very liberal estimate. I'm sure it's much, much smaller than that. You know, but they could have brought in those new customers that she so desperately wanted to reach. But instead, she had to insult the customers. They had to go get a bad comic to do some kind of TikTok weird thing, and then in turn insult the people that actually fill their coffers with billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars. So I don't know. That's just my take on it, and I'm probably way off base, but you know, I've seen Russell Brand did one of his little bits on YouTube where he basically eviscerated the public because we think that these brands care about us or whatever. No, we don't. Russell, we're not stupid. We know these brands that all they want is the money. We don't care, but we have fun with the whole what's up, you know, and all that stuff. We have fun with that. They give us a way to be a part of something a little bit bigger than ourselves and a little bit bigger than the daily grind, you know, of get up, go to work, slosh through, be worried about, you know, what our current administration's doing weird today or something. You know, we can have a good time. It's kind of like being a fan of these lifestyle brands is kind of like an escape type thing. It's not that we so much think that these brands care about us or love us. We know that. They're in it for the money. They're a business. We know that. But, you know, he had his little spill on it. This is my spill on it. I hope I didn't offend anybody, and if I did, just don't watch the video anymore. You know, don't worry about it. But if you think like me, you know, leave a comment below and tell me what your thoughts are. Even if you don't think like me, leave a comment below and tell me what your thoughts are. Respectful comments. We will have a conversation. I'm open to discussing just about anything. And, you know, like the video, share. And anyways, folks, that's all I got for today. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, be blessed. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.